Hundreds of transport truck drivers are convoying across Canada to protest a federal vaccine mandate requiring them to be immunized to travel back and forth over the U.S. border. Brittany Rosen has more on the rally and how this protest speaks to the growing divide over how to handle the pandemic.
Beginning in Fort Erie, Ontario, a number of trucks slow-rolled their way to the Niagara region Sunday morning.
This is not just for the truckers. This is the backbone. They are the backbone of Canada and the Canadian and American good. Freedom! Freedom!
Protests like these come as convoys across the country are heading to Ottawa to oppose a vaccine mandate, which requires truckers traveling back and forth across the U.S. border to be immunized against COVID-19. Sylvain Charlebois says the mandate is coming at the wrong time. He fears it will drive up the price of consumer goods.
I think we're at a point now in the pandemic that we need to strike a more functional balance between saving lives and keeping Canadians fed.
The latest pushback on vaccine mandates from truck drivers draws a parallel with Canada's ongoing divide over public health restrictions. It prompts the question as to whether policy is matching the science.
Rather than chasing down the unvaccinated, we should be pushing our governments to deal with the global health risk that's in front of all of us.
Bioethicist Carrie Bowman believes the government should focus on vaccinating the rest of the world instead of the holdouts in Canada. Others, such as Dr. Isaac Bogoch, say policymakers shouldn't keep measures in place longer than necessary.
Whenever a policy is being implemented, I think we have to ask ourselves, what's the goal here? Like, what are you actually trying to do?
Both agree there should be flexibility in how pandemic policy is shaped in the future.
That's probably one of the most important aspects to question when you're making policy. And sadly, I think sometimes that gets lost.
Brittany Rosen, Global News, Toronto.
South of the border, confirmed COVID cases are finally